Welcome back to the channel Coins Collector everyone. Oh yes, we are back in the vault of American coin history, and you better believe today's treasure tale is going to blow your mind. If you're new here, grab a seat, hit that subscribe button, and turn up the volume, because what we're about to dive into is one of the most fascinating stories buried deep in your spare change jar. And for those of you returning, welcome back to the ultimate destination for rare coins, hidden gems, and mind-blowing discoveries. You know the drill, it's time to talk money, history, and the kind of value that could change your life in an instant. Now, imagine this. You're walking down the street, jiggling a few coins in your pocket, and you casually pull out what looks like just another ordinary penny. It's brown, it's small, it's scratched up like it's been through 1,000 soda machines, but what if I told you that little copper-colored coin could actually be worth $171,000. Yes, you heard that right. A single 1994 D Lincoln cent, weighing less than 4 grams, could sell for more than a house, a sports car, or your entire college tuition. This isn't fiction. This is numismatic reality. So today, we're diving deep into the world of the 1994 D Lincoln 1-cent coin, minted in Denver. We're pulling back the curtain on its mysterious origins, surprising rarity, unexpected errors, and why collectors across the globe are willing to shell out six figures just to get their hands on one of these elusive little legends. Grab your magnifying glass and let's unravel the story behind one of America's most underestimated, and now one of the most valuable, coins in modern circulation. Full history and background of the coin. The 1994 D Lincoln cent, also known as the 1-cent coin, is part of the beloved Lincoln Memorial Cent series that began in 1959. This coin series replaced the earlier wheat cent design and marked the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. With the obverse showing the iconic portrait of Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner and the reverse featuring the Lincoln Memorial created by Frank Gasparo, this coin was meant to symbolize more than money. It represented America's dedication to honoring legacy, leadership, and liberty. In 1994, the Denver Mint struck millions of these coins, specifically over 7.1 billion. So at first glance, the 1994 D Lincoln cent doesn't seem like a rare find. It's a common date. It's still found in circulation. So what exactly makes some of these coins so astronomically valuable? Here's where things get interesting. While the average 1994 D penny is worth its face value, just 1 cent, there are a few rare varieties and minting errors that have sent this coin skyrocketing into collector superstardom. We're talking double dies, off-center strikes, transitional planchet errors, and coins that were accidentally struck on the wrong metal composition. One of the most talked about reasons for the $171,000 valuation is the existence of extremely rare error coins from that year, believed to have been struck on bronze planchets rather than the copper-plated zinc that had been used since 1982. A 1994 D cent found with a bronze core would be considered a dramatic anomaly, possibly the result of a leftover planchet from a previous era that slipped into production unnoticed. This is what collectors dream about, a minting mistake so rare that it's virtually priceless to the right buyer. Collectors' value and notable sales. Let's talk about the numbers now. For an ordinary 1994 D penny, circulated and worn, the value is nominal, 1 cent. But if the coin is in uncirculated condition, especially if it's graded MS 65 or higher by a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC, it can fetch up to $30 to $50 or more depending on market demand. But here's where things go nuclear. In one astonishing case, a 1994 D Lincoln cent sold for a staggering $171,000 due to its extreme rarity, near-perfect condition, and believed composition error. This wasn't just a shiny coin, it was a minting miracle. Certified, slabbed, and auctioned, this coin shattered expectations, drawing the attention of serious numismatists and investors alike. The coin's combination of an unusual metal content, mint mark, flawless preservation, and historical context made it one of the most valuable modern pennies ever discovered. And yes, it came straight from Denver's mint, a detail that adds to its mystique. Why it's worth so much today. So why is a penny worth $171,000? It's all about scarcity, demand, condition, and error type. The market for U.S. coins has seen explosive growth in recent years, especially for coins with unique backstories and confirmed errors. Coins like the 1994 cent are perfect examples of how something ordinary can suddenly become extraordinary. Overnight, collectors are always on the hunt for coins struck on the wrong metal double dies that show doubling in the lettering or Lincoln's portrait off-center or broad strike errors, coins in pristine mint state condition, and when all of those boxes are checked in a single coin. You've got the recipe for a six-figure sale. The current market value for the top-tier 1994 error cent remains firmly in the realm of $150,000 to $171,000, depending on grading, provenance, and market timing. These coins don't just sell, they spark bidding wars, final thoughts, and call to action. So next time you're handed change at the grocery store or you're counting coins from the couch cushions, take a second look. That plain old penny might be more than meets the eye. It could be your lucky break, a six-figure treasure hiding in plain sight, and if you're holding a 1994 Lincoln cent right now, maybe it's time to dust it off, check it under a light, and send it off for grading. Because who knows? It might just be the next $171,000 star of the auction block. Thanks for joining us in today's deep dive into American numismatic history. If you learned something new or you're just amazed at how much value can be hidden in the smallest of things, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more coin discoveries, and drop a comment telling us if you've got any rare cents in your collection. Today, we're about to unlock the incredible story of a tiny copper treasure that's turning heads in the collector world, the 2000 Liberty 1 cent coin of the United States. Yes, you heard that right. A coin most of us overlooked. A coin we've probably all held at least once in our lives. A coin you might even have lying somewhere in a drawer, in your change jar, or maybe, just maybe, sitting quietly in your pocket right now. This isn't just any penny. This is the coin that's quietly making waves and shaking up the world of numismatics with one shocking headline. It's worth up to $71,000 in today's market. So buckle up and stay glued to your screen, because in this video, we're diving deep, and I mean really deep, into the legendary history, minting mystery, and jaw-dropping value of the Liberty 1 cent coin from the year 2000. This is not clickbait. This is not a myth. This is the real deal, and by the end of this video, you might just find yourself rummaging through your change like never before. Let's explore this incredible piece of American history and uncover what makes a simple penny worth more than a brand new luxury car. A mantelpiece clock. History of the 2000 Liberty 1 cent coin. The United States 1 cent coin, often affectionately referred to as the penny, has a long and storied history. Since its introduction in 1793, the 1 cent coin has undergone numerous transformations in both design and composition. But let's fast forward to the year 2000, the dawn of a new millennium. It was a time of transition, anticipation, and reflection on American values, and this coin, minted in that historic year, carries far more than just monetary value. It carries the weight of symbolism, legacy, and hidden rarity. The obverse side, as always, proudly features the dignified profile of President Abraham Lincoln, a symbol of liberty, unity, and freedom. Since 1909, Lincoln has stood as the face of the penny, marking the centennial of his birth. But it's the subtle differences, the unexpected variations, and the rare minting anomalies in certain 2000 dated coins that have caused collectors to pay close attention. Some of these coins minted in 2000, especially those struck at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, possess mint errors so unusual and so scarce that they've become the holy grail for serious collectors. From double dies to off-center strikes, and even experimental planchets used mistakenly, these rare versions of the 2000 Liberty 1 cent have gone from being worth just 1 cent to a staggering $71,000 in certain auctions. Money bag value and collectability. Why is it worth $71,000? So what exactly makes this little copper coin command a value as high as $71,000? Let's break it down. The numismatic value of any coin depends on three key factors: rarity, condition, and demand. And guess what? This coin ticks all three boxes in the most spectacular way. Point 1. Rarity. Some 2000 dated Liberty 1 cent coins were struck with incredible minting errors, like the famous double-die obverse, where Lincoln's face or the word liberty appears duplicated. Others were mistakenly printed on experimental planchets, possibly from foreign coin blanks, or were misaligned during striking. These anomalies are extremely rare. Only a few known specimens exist today. 2. Condition: collectors are obsessed with grading. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70. A coin graded MS 68 or higher, mint state, is considered near perfect, and that's what some of these rare 2000 Liberty cents have achieved. The sharper the strike, the more pristine the surface, the higher the grade, and the higher the price. 3. Demand: there's an insatiable hunger among collectors for US coins with oddities, especially when they're tied to important moments in time like the turn of the millennium. Combine that with a limited number of these error coins floating around, and you have a perfect storm of demand outpacing supply. This causes the price to skyrocket. 1 Verified specimen of the 2000 Liberty 1 cent with an extreme mint error recently sold at auction for a mind-blowing $71,000. Yes, 1 cent transformed into a small fortune, thanks to a rare twist of fate at the US Mint. Magnifying glass tilted left. How to identify if you have one. So now you're probably asking, how do I know if I have one of these rare and valuable coins? Here's what to look for: a double image on the front of the coin, particularly on the word Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, or the date, 2000. Unusual color or material: if your penny looks off in texture or tone, it could have been struck on the wrong planchet. Off-center striking, where the design is visibly misaligned. Super high shine or flawless surface, indicating a possible mint state coin. Coins with no mint mark or strange die clashes: if your coin shows any of these signs, do not spend it. Protect it, photograph it, and take it to a professional coin grading service immediately. You might be holding a rare fortune in your hands. Chart increasing current market value and what to do if you have one. In 2025, the market for rare US coins has never been hotter. With inflation, collectibles booming, and historic artifacts becoming more desirable than ever, coins like the 2000 Liberty 1 cent are in huge demand. While most 2000 pennies are worth face value, the rare mint error coins are fetching tens of thousands of dollars, with pristine examples hitting $71,000 and even higher in private sales. So what should you do if you suspect you've got one? Here's the action plan: do not clean it. Cleaning a coin can destroy its value. Store it safely. Use a soft cloth or holder to prevent scratches. Get it graded. Use trusted services like PCGS or NGC Research. Compare your coin with verified examples online. Consider an auction. If it's the real deal, top-tier auction houses can help you sell it to serious collectors. Fire closing thoughts: the next time someone says a penny is worthless, you can smile and tell them the story of the 2000 Liberty 1 cent, the humble copper coin with a secret that turned it into a 5-figure treasure. In a world chasing digital currencies and billion-dollar stocks, this tiny disc of metal reminds us that sometimes, the greatest fortunes are hiding in plain sight, right under our noses. So check your change. Look closely. Because your next ordinary penny could be a $71,000 miracle. If you enjoyed this video and want more hidden treasure stories, rare coin breakdowns, and insider collecting tips, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a chance to discover hidden value.